Squeeze and pull. Whoa! Are you going?
Yep.
Perfect. This is how we should come to our table. Okay. Well, we'll see. I have this thing. It might be a little overpowered, but we'll try to minimize the lever arm and so that it won't be so powerful. We'll see. Okay. Well, you can see down over here I put in one of the things, and up here I put in one of the things. I've never tried to close this, so this could be all busted. I have to remember, they want you to put the piston on the one side. Okay, they want the piston on that side. Okay, and should be looking at this one. I used a different one which was already put together to kind of figure out the sizes and stuff. At least hopefully it's about the right size, but we shall find out. Okay, so piston goes up top. Put that in. Put this down here. It's about the right size for this part. But let's see if it'll close. The answer is sort of. I'm not sure you could see that from inside though. Let's see if I can get an angle from out here. Okay. I think that's closing. So you can see it right there. There is where this lid is attaching. I've never tried to open this, so let's see how it looks. I'm going to try to open it. See how spring powered it is. Boom. Alright. Well, the idea is, should I worry about it on the other side? It kind of comes down a little crooked because of it being on this side. I wonder if I had it on both sides, will it be even coming down? I don't know, maybe I should put it in on both sides. We'll find out. See if I have the will and the desire. But not too much more going on this current build. Okay, so one of the benefits of these all-in-ones is that the wire management is just all done for you. So we have again our VGA from the Bitbox going into the screen here. I also, because it's going to be a pain once I stick this block in over here, as I stick this block in to stabilize the monitor, it's going to be a pain to get to all of those cords, so you might as well stick them all in. The monitor came with, I guess that's display port or something. It's not HDMI, although it looks deceptively similar. And then, just in case I get a Raspberry Pi in this someday, I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. There's a HDMI coming out of there too. So, oh yes, here we are. So, we'll see if it can run off, if this screen can give off enough amps to kind of keep track of everything, but there it is with the little hinge. I'm not sure if this is the best way to have gone. Probably would have been easier to do some lid supports where it's, well, here I have it actually just. So this is another old-fashioned Suitcase that might someday become a new thing, a little mobile computer. But you see inside of here, there's these things that help it lock at exactly 90 degrees. And then you got to kind of push them out to close it again. So you see, I'm trying to avoid pinching myself and everything. But so maybe in the future I would have, or if I had done things a little differently, I would have done this. But if I can get this to work without, you know, taking off half the suitcase, it might be fun. So we'll see. So we're close to being done with the build, but there's something that I want to check with the SDK, that the second player is not always working so well. So I want to see if that's because of some power issues in my current setup, or if that's because there's something that's changed in the Bitbox SDK recently. So time to do some Git bisection and figure that out. Okay, so we got this little wooden piece drilled in. Perfect precision right there. It looks a little wonky. I did not aim for precision. But yeah, I hope this works. First time testing closing the lid. It's keeping it locked in pretty good. Let me see if I can show you what's going on with the piston. So again, maybe something you've already seen, but as we close it, we kind of have to push in just the right spots. Actually, this may also be in the way, so let's just move those down. Okay. That locks. Good to go. Well, I guess we should also see how it looks like when we open it. Do we get spring-loaded? Now you kind of have to help it up. That's kind of nice. If it just, if I put the one on the other side, it might explode upwards, which may or may not be so good. But that's nice and snug. The next part is just to make sure that these speakers are going to fit in the right spot. So, alright, so we have very complicated mounting brackets in here. Okay, well they're both in, but I should stabilize them a little bit better. Well, it doesn't look amazing, but it's pretty good in there. Should maybe consider putting some over on this other side, but it require opening some more holes. So it also depends on my patience levels, which are only finite. Okay. I suppose the majesty is hard to capture on film. One of these chords will work. Here we go. This is dramatic. I didn't push the power button fully. Alright, well let's see. This is not a good one to play on. Let's try working with 16. Okay, I don't know if this game has any action or fun things going on. And we'll see, did I tape down my volume wheel? Nope, I think I did. That is something I probably would have liked to avoid doing. we will fix this. But this is working. And I wish I could show you some sound. Let me edit that out. Apparently I didn't really get very far on finishing that song, but I've spent a lot of time putting this tape in, and now I'm going to probably have to redo it all. Alright. Let's see if I can... Well, the only complaint I wish, well, complaint that I have with these speakers specifically, is they have a nice little light control for the LEDs here, but the actual volume control is on the back of the thing, which I can access underneath this little setup here, but it's tricky when I've kind of half taped into it, so... Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the project. Let's turn this off. Everything's off. Can shut it. Just don't forget to take out the cord when you're done.